Who is Seth Riggs? Seth Riggs is the creator of speech-level singing and the author of the book, Singing for the Stars. Inside this video, I'll share more about this voice teacher who worked with Michael Jackson for 25 years. Hi, I'm Chuck Gilmore with Power to Sing. In November of 1996, I attended a vocal workshop taught by Seth Riggs. The first thing we did was this. Bubble lips. Immediately, I experienced something I'd never felt in my voice before. It was the first time I'd ever vocalized that high without breaking into falsetto. That might seem simple, but he took me into an area of my voice in a way I'd never experienced before. It was with connected vocal cords, not a disconnected falsetto. That was my first few moments with Seth Riggs. In the months and years to follow, my voice and my life completely changed as a result of his teachings. Just last night, while greeting the audience following our opening of Hello Dolly, one young lady said to me, "I love your voice, especially at the end when you sang Hello Dolly." Through the years, I've had many of these compliments following my performances. I attribute them to the lessons I've learned from Seth Riggs personally and from his teachers with whom I've studied. Seth Riggs was born September 19, 1930 in Maryland. As a young 9-year-old, he started singing Bach and Handel in Washington, D.C. at the Washington National Cathedral. It was there that he fell in love with singing. Often I've heard him say that he prayed to God that he could continue doing this all his life. When his voice changed at puberty, he no longer could sing in his beautiful boy soprano. He was stuck in his new young man's chest voice. After a bachelor and master's degree in music and opera and studying with top teachers in his schools, he still could not sing into his head voice connected. Not until he was 27 years old did he discover on his own how he could bridge from chest to head voice without an interruption in the tone. That is, without reaching up and pushing harder or disconnecting into falsetto. And when he discovered how to bridge, he made up his mind that he had to show this to other people. This became the driving force of his life to teach others how to face and succeed in the bridges of the voice. In a 1997 workshop in Salt Lake City, he said,
"Because this is what the old Italians did. They established the bridges and they had pedagogy which assisted those bridges staying intact."
Seth created or assembled a pedagogy that teaches singers how to establish the bridges so they can sing from chest to head voice without reaching, cracking, or breaking. A pedagogy is a method and practice of teaching. In this case, the method and practice of teaching singers how to establish the bridges. The results of establishing the bridges is being able to sing from chest into head voice without breaking, without reaching, or straining. For me personally, this revolutionized my voice. I thought my voice could go no higher than the E above middle C. You've heard me talk about this before, but by establishing my first bridge, I learned that the E was not the end of the upper range. It was the bridge. And by learning to establish the first bridge, I could sing E, F, F sharp, G, A flat in songs and vocalize much higher in exercises. It's been my own personal vocal revolution, started because of the vocal revolutionary Seth Riggs. This pedagogy, this system of teaching works. It's the reason why Michael Jackson studied with Seth and took him on his Thriller tour, to keep him tuned up like a Ferrari, in the words of Quincy Jones. It's the reason why Barbra Streisand, Josh Groban, Ray Charles, Bernadette Peters, Natalie Cole, Madonna, and many, many other stars trusted their voices and careers with him. His students have won over 125 Grammy Awards. He's had 4 National Metropolitan Opera winners. His technique has proven itself in his students' voices over and over again. Seth has many other things. A supreme characteristic is his empathy. As a consummate teacher, he seems to feel the singer's voice in his own voice, sees their vocal cords in his mind, and hears subtle shifts in resonance echoing in his own vocal instrument. So much teaching goes on during the lesson, it's hard to be aware of everything he's doing with my voice. I learn so much by listening repeatedly and carefully to his lessons. His lessons keep improving me as a singer and teacher through the years. I admit I'm a bit starstruck by Seth. He has an amazing energy and force about him that's dynamic and engaging. He can be a diplomat one moment and blunt and uncompromising the next. The latter, especially when talking about vocal technique and what's best for the voice. Personally, he's treated me and my family with interest, kindness, and respect. He's been a constant mentor and teacher. As of this video, he'll soon turn 86. I feel I need to take every opportunity to continue to learn from him until he stops teaching. I'm nobody special. There are thousands of singers and teachers who've been helped by Seth. And there are many teachers like me whose lives have been changed by what he's taught us. I feel fortunate that I've had the privilege to learn from him and others he's taught, including teachers such as Deborah Bonner, Dean Kalin, Linda Tompkinson, Greg Enriquez, John Henney, Wendy Parr, Kathy Kennedy, Katie Guthorn, Jeffrey Skousen, Guy Babusick, Angie Mickelson, and others. My joy is that I can take what Seth has taught me and teach it to you. The exercises in powertosing.com are designed to help you establish the bridges in your voice, especially the critical first bridge. If you know your vocal type, you can download free vocal exercises that will help you quickly improve your voice. Go to powertosing.com and take the vocal test, which I call the power test. Take the quiz and get your vocal type. Then visit the Knowledge Center and learn about your vocal type. Download the free exercises and start improving your voice immediately. I'm Chuck Gilmore with Power to Sing. Thank you, Seth. Because of you, I can sing higher with beauty, confidence, and power. And so can my students. I'll see you all inside the next video.
Let's see what we can do here. Move aside just a minute. Okay, now wait a minute. I have to fool around with this because it's real old. Yeah, poke around. Come on. All right. You can adjust now. You are going to feel.